Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Mystic Rose and I'm so happy to have y'all here with me today. Today's tarot pick a card reading is going to be all about how are men viewing you recently. And also, as a way to say thank you to all of my subscribers, I'm going to be offering a bonus at the end of today's reading, all about what do men find absolutely beautiful about you. Alright, so that's going to be a subscriber bonus, and it's not too late to be considered as part of that bonus. All you have to do is hit subscribe, and I will be able to channel your overall energy. So there will be 3 piles to choose from. You can choose from either gemstones or images or some combination of the two. The choice is yours. All you need to do is go to the timestamps below to make your selection. If you enjoyed today's reading, please be sure to hit that like button and leave me a comment. That would be amazing to hear your feedback. Thank you to all of my Patreon members. Thank you so much to my channel members, and thank you to all of my subscribers. Let's go ahead and get started with today's tarot pick a card reading, all about how are men viewing you lately. Hello and welcome to your gemstone selection. If you are drawn to red jasper, you will choose pile 1. If you're drawn to purple amethyst, you'll choose pile 2. And if you're drawn to this light green aventurine heart-shaped stone, you will choose pile 3. Okay? And don't forget about the subscriber bonus. It's not too late to be considered as part of that subscriber base for my bonus. This is my way of saying thank you. So the main overall reading for the 3 piles is going to be how do men view you currently. And the bonus for my subscribers is going to be all about the most beautiful things about you that men notice. Okay, and this will be about your physical body. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hello and welcome. If you chose image 1 or this red jasper stone, you are in the right place for today's tarot pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is going to be all about how do men view you currently. I will be using the Light Seers Tarot. I will also be using some channeled message cards and some oracle cards. Okay, so I'm just going to take a moment to connect with Spirit and then we'll get started, okay? Spirit, please be here now with me. Please help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to pile 1 about the question at hand and speak through me as you always do, Spirit. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, Spirit, please let us know, how are men viewing a pile 1 collective? How are men viewing them? We have the Queen of Swords, the Star, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Now for my clarifiers. 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 7 of Wands, the Moon, and 7 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands, which tells me that men celebrate you. Honestly, when men see you, they think that you're somebody who really shines. You're somebody who, it's almost like you can walk into a room and command the presence or command the attention with your presence. You have a really brilliant aura, and you are denoted here with the Star. And it's interesting that it's paired with the 2 of Swords, because I think that your energy can tend to almost like a little bit confuse men. I think sometimes men don't know how to take you because they don't encounter people like you very often. It's a very small percentage of people like you. So, therefore, it confuses men. And you have this way about you where you have this ability to really understand what men want. It's almost like you remember that show, What Women Want? Spirit is showing me that, but it's almost like the reversal. It's like you almost know what men like, what men, need. You're very, very astute and very good at reading men's minds. You're brilliant. Basically, you're very intuitive and you are very in your, I want to say, like feminine divine essence. You really are an empowered person because you're very in your divine feminine. So that's what I'm sensing here. So if you resonate with that, keep listening for sure. I'm seeing somebody who has very healing energy, and that is how men view you. You can just walk into any room or situation and elevate it. You can elevate people's moods, you make people smile. However, I do think men are a little bit confused because there's like a little bit of a sense of fear or trembling because it's almost this like fear of getting hurt or getting, I want to say like, I mean, look at the heart here. Three of Swords is the heartbreaker energy. They don't want to get too attached. They don't want to get too, I don't know, like addicted to you because it seems like you have the kind of energy that men fear at times, that they'll fall too head over heels or lose their good judgment. They don't want to get hurt, okay? They don't want to be vulnerable. And I think that sometimes men can be almost like, they can almost like fall in love with you too fast, and then they need to like almost like, I'm seeing like a backpedaling, like wanting to come towards you but yet backpedaling. So I'm also seeing some men could be afraid to make direct eye contact with you, hence the blindfold, and you have angelic presence about you. You have a way about you where you can heal something inside of men, and that alone somewhat terrifies men, okay? So there is something that you bring out in men. And I do see with the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands that this can put some men on guard because they just don't know how to take it. Like I said, your energy is super rare. And with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups, you have a way of making any man almost like putty in your hands because of the way that you can almost like get in their mind and anticipate their needs, and you're very giving. You're very good at knowing what they want, so you can become what they want or need you to be. And you literally can turn a man's mood around and like make them happy. And it's almost like it's confusion. They don't know how this happens. And then I feel like they start getting powerful feelings for you. I really do. There's like a sense with you of like belonging, a sense of feeling like coming home with you. There's just something very calming about your aura. You have a very calming auric presence about you. Also with the Moon card here, that really reminds me of somebody who's very enigmatic, very mysterious, very in touch with your emotions. And I think that you are really talented at bringing men's emotions to the surface level from their subconscious, where they like to sometimes stuff down their feelings or bury it. You are really good at revealing men's emotions and bringing that up. And sometimes, you know what, that can be painful. Healing can be painful. That's the reason why I feel like some men get confused, or they just want to be almost like look away or be blinded by it, like blinded by your beautiful light, because some men are afraid to change, and you're very cataclysmic. And once men basically set their eyes on you, they're changed forever, especially if they have a conversation with you, because you can take it very deep. You can keep it surface level, but you know, you're one of those people that if you need to go deep in a conversation, you will. You're not afraid to. And a lot of times too, like, men can tell that you have your shit together. You know, you're a responsible person, and they can tell that you look like the type of person who is like, I want to say somebody that they could really settle down with. And that's why I think that there's such a richness to you, and men really do fall in love with you. They want to like sink all of their, I don't know, like hopes and dreams into you, but there's this fear. I think that a lot of men nowadays are a little bit scared to get heartbroken because they think that women have a lot of options, and that's how they may feel about you, is that, oh, you know, that person has a lot of options. Okay. And they may, and I know because I've seen this, you know, in my different research and things, that men sometimes feel a little like, I don't know, like women have too many options, or women are, I don't know, yeah, like women have too many options these days, and they can be a little bit scared to get their hearts invested. Some men struggle with self-esteem, but I feel like you attract all types of different men, and they all pretty much, it doesn't matter what kind of man you're attracting here. Even if this is like, you know, your boss or a friend or a friend's husband or boyfriend, men look at you as somebody interesting to get to know. But especially when it comes to romance, there could be a bit of like hesitation, because you are one of those people that it's like, you are one of those people that is like, it's life changing to meet you. It really is. It's life changing to meet you, and you can, I feel like they kind of like think that you could turn their world upside down. That you have that kind of power or ability, because not because they think you would do it, but because there's such an immediate attachment to you and a vulnerability that comes with knowing you. Okay, that is what I'm really, really sensing. And there's a little bit of a fear or hesitation that you're very independent, because I am seeing that here with the Queen of Swords. You know, you could be an air sign. You could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you just have a lot of air traits about you, you know. We have prim. So men do view you as somebody who's very prim, okay, proper. You take good care of yourself. They could even think that you have money, you have a lot of money or enough, or that you don't need a man. You seem very independent, and that's the thing, is they may be viewing you as somebody who doesn't need anything from a man, okay? And that puts them in a sort of a vulnerable position. But you have a smile about you that does disarm men, and it's very inviting and welcoming, and I feel like that is why a lot of men are attracted to you, and they want to trust that you won't break their heart. I think that it's just that when men see you, they almost don't even know how to react. Let's see how else they're viewing you. Yeah, so we got independent, thank you, Spirit, and easygoing. So they see many sides of you, and you could look like any of these women as well. I'm gonna get a couple more, but they see you as somebody very independent. It's almost like you don't need a man, or you can do a lot on your own. And this does somewhat make a man feel like, okay, well, where do I fit in, you know, in this person's life? But you disarm men with your smile. You have an easygoing temperament, which puts a lot of men at ease. So it's kind of like they don't know. That's what I mean, is it's a confusing kind of energy for men. Okay? Because you do have like an independent streak and you're able to take care of yourself. And also you act very comfortable and you have a beautiful smile, and you have an inviting body language and an inviting, I think at times you can have an inviting body language, and at other times, like when you do cross your arms like this woman in this picture, that can actually maybe make men think, oh, that person is a little bit closed off. Okay? But you have a captivating essence about you. And you're very elegant as well. Very, very elegant. And you're also very chic. And that comes across in the way that you're dressing. So you're dressing in clothes that are, I want to say, like classic, classy. Your accessories look costly, is the word that Spirit gave me. You definitely don't look like you can't afford things. You look like you can afford beautiful things, and you know how to put outfits together. You have good body language and posture, and you present yourself and show up as very elegant and captivating. The way that you do everything from your makeup to the way you look at men captivates their attention and makes them feel like they just got, I want to say, like capsized by a big tsunami wave. Because it's definitely, you're a head turner type of individual. And I do see that a lot of men fall in love with you based on the sparkle in your eye, maybe a little bit of a sense of, come hither type of eyes. But then, you're a complicated or complex individual. So it's not like people can just look at you and read you like a book. And also, I just heard from Spirit that tarot readers may have a hard time reading your energy at times. That could very well be. You may encounter that sometimes. But anyway, now let's get into it a little bit more about how men view you. Okay. I'm going to be using these. Whoa, that one just flew out. Yep, stuck on you. Thank you, Spirit. Men are somewhat afraid to get addicted to your energy. You have a very addictive quality about you, your nature. And sometimes men are just a little bit too afraid to fall in love with you. They don't want to invest and get hurt. When men meet you, they immediately feel like they want to protect you, but also because of your independence and your independent nature, they may feel that you don't need protection. Okay, so there may be a question mark kind of in their head, like, well, does that person need me to protect them? Is there a need? Is there a desire for protection? Because a lot of men want to protect you. That's just how they feel. You also come across to men as being someone very powerful. There's just something about your gaze. There's just something about the way you're looking at men that sends the signal that you are a very powerful person. You have a lot of countenance about you. You are in authority of your own person, and you know who you are. And you, quite honestly, you are somebody who's making it on your own, but you have such a soft side to you as well that I feel like many men who see this in you, that's when they start falling fast for you. When they start to see that softer side of you, they start falling and falling. And I think that can make some men like dig their heels in and be like, no, I'm not going to fall. I'm not going to fall. Okay, some men are afraid to get hurt. Men also think that you are somebody who can see right through them. Okay, so before, earlier in this reading, we got the secrets card, which is the moon, and Spirit revealed to me that you have a way about you where you can bring out the deep rooted emotions and feelings within men and have them come to the surface to the point where they might even let out a release or a cry or something that's very cathartic that they need to release. And you can just look at a man and have him feel these emotions very powerfully through your eye contact, the gaze. It's very powerful. But then also, you're very gifted with words. So you know what words to say to get a man to open up. And many men are intimidated by this because they think that you're like a mind reader. Okay? Or like somehow, some way, they can open up to you. And I think that can scare some men. I do. Even though deep down in their soul they know how important it is to open up, sometimes men don't like to. Some men don't like to. But when they do, there is such a healing that can occur, and you're very good at healing things within men. You inspire men to rise up. You inspire a man to be a better version of himself and take those next steps to achieve his goals, to achieve everything he wants to do, because of the things you're doing in your life currently and the ideologies that you have, your philosophies about life. You truly do inspire men to want to be better. Also for the reasons that they want you to look up to them and respect them. And that's what's really coming through here with that card. A lot of men want to at least be your equal or be considered to be your equal. And some men feel they need to rise up to meet those standards. They could think that you, because of who you are and some of the things you've achieved in your lifetime, that they should rise up to meet your standard. Okay, so blunt and intense tells me that men can view you sometimes as like your words are very honest and direct, and there's an intensity to you. And you don't mince your words. You speak your mind and you speak what's in your soul. And that's just how you do things. But that can be a little terrifying. I mean, some men go on dates with women or people in general who don't have a lot of thoughts going on up in their minds. You know what I mean? Like they're just somebody who, I mean, there's some people out there who are very like numb, or they don't enjoy thinking or asking big questions, or, you know, they don't have things in their mind that are important to them. It's almost like some people, and this goes for a lot of people, they're just almost like existing from one moment to another. But for you, you're not that type of individual. So there's a challenge that you present to men, and they want to rise up and meet that. And sometimes the way you speak really can be like jolting, and it allows them to know that you're the type of person that is a deep thinker. You are thinking forward. You're a forward thinker, and you're a planner, and you're not just muddling through the madness. Like, you are carving a way for yourself. You are a trailblazer, and you're helping to lead others to success. And you're somebody who is a motivator. Not only do you motivate men, but I am feeling from Spirit that you motivate just people in general. You do make people in general curious about you. And truth be told, you have a very fun personality. At the end of the day, you know, you have a very fun personality, and men enjoy your company because you are stimulating to be around. You're a very, beautiful and captivating person body-wise, but also there's a lot going on upstairs in your mind and a lot in your soul. You have a rich and vast soul stamp. And this is expressed through your conversations, through your eyes, through everything that you do. Okay, so I guess what I'll do next is I will put the letter tiles down, and you can do the confirmations and see if you can see your initials there, and I'll cast some charms as well. I know that many of you like to be able to see those confirmations. Okay, so I'm just going to put these down here, and we can play a little spiritual Scrabble too and look for words in here. But mainly, these are just extra confirmations. Where you can look for your name or initials, okay? And I don't think I'm going to channel names today. So just go ahead and look for any words you can in here that may jump out to you, or your name or initials, and then I will go ahead and cast some charms. If you're looking for your first, middle, or last name and everything's there except one letter, it still counts. And you can duplicate letters if you need to as well. Okay? And if you're enjoying this video, please do be sure to like, and please take a moment to leave me a comment and let me know if this is resonating, because I would just love to hear your feedback. It's always so nice to be able to know what you're thinking and what you liked about this video or what you didn't like about the video. I'm always open for suggestions, and I always appreciate that feedback so much, because it helps me to grow. Okay, it helps me to become better as a reader, and to tweak things if I need to tweak things, and I just love it. I love your feedback, so please keep it coming. All right, almost done here. I like to stack the duplicates because I don't use the duplicates. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to go ahead and cast the charms, and we will see what the charms have to say. It should be very interesting. Okay, so Spirit, what else can you add to this conversation? Okay. Wonderful. I definitely see the crown here, which tells me that men have a tendency to think of you as having very regal, royal vibes about you. You deserve to be pampered, and you have a stateliness about you. Also, we have the elephant, which means to me, with the trunk up, is for good luck, and also it can stand for, I know that elephants have really good memories, so this can stand for making memories. A lot of men want to make memories with you. There's a real desire for like longevity with you, for relationships, and that's the thing. They pin their hopes and dreams onto you. Sometimes men are afraid to pin their hopes and dreams on you too soon. Here we have the charm that says hug me. So what that tells me is that men oftentimes want to get physical with you. They love your hugs. You give really good hugs. And you smell very nice too, I just heard. We have the angel here. It says you are not alone. Men think of you as very angelic with your nature and somebody who they would love to just spend time with. We have the friendship here, so that tells me that men see you as somebody who would make an awesome friend as well as lover. Just an all-around awesome person. And then, of course, we have the cat here, which can stand for independence. So men do see you. That's just another confirmation that men see you as very independent. And then we have the star again. So that's two more confirmations of the same thing that we talked about earlier in the reading, which is that healing energy that you have. But men also, I would like to add to this, Spirit is telling me that men see you as very connected to the divine, and you know how to connect well with others. You're very well connected when you need to be. And it says, be open to something new. Men see you as someone who is very open to trying new things, very adventurous. And men see you as victorious. Men see you as victorious. You're a winner. And that is how they see you. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this, my pile one. If you did, definitely like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget about the subscriber bonus, all about how men view your beauty and what's so beautiful about you in their eyes. And it's not too late to be considered as part of that subscriber base. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button, and I will meet you on over at the subscriber bonus. If you and you can find that in the timestamps. And if you need a personal reading, just, there's actually in the description box below, there's an email, there's just instructions on how to go about getting a personal reading from me. So just go ahead and look for that info in my description box. Also, if you'd like to join my 18 plus uncensored Patreon, I have information and a link for that in my description box below, so check that out. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected but always appreciated, and you can find more information on how to do that in my description box below as well. Much love to you all, and I hope to see you on over at the bonus. Bye. Hello and welcome to pile 2. If you chose purple amethyst or image 2, you're at the right place for today's pick a card, all about how are men viewing you lately. So it's going to be super in-depth, and toward the end I will be laying down letter tiles so that you can see if your name or initials is there. I'm not going to be channeling names today, but I will be just setting down the letter tiles, and so you can see if your name is there. I know that some of you like those confirmations, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to connect with Spirit, and then we will get started. Spirit, please be here now with me and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile 2 collective, all about the questions at hand. And Spirit, please speak through me as you always do, and please bring in a spirit of peace, positivity, love, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I will be using the Light Seers Tarot. And let me just cleanse the space real quick, okay, before we begin. Okay. I always like to do that before I get started to cleanse the energies from pile 1. Spirit, how are men viewing my pile 2 collective? How are men viewing them? So we'll be getting into how they view your personality and your looks and your aura and everything like that, okay? And as a bonus to my subscribers, at the end, you can go to the timestamps and you will find a subscriber bonus all about what men find beautiful about you. So it's not too late to be considered as part of that subscriber base. All you have to do is hit subscribe and go on over to the timestamps, and it'll take you to the subscriber bonus after this. So I hope you'll join me over there. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. Funny, because we did have this in pile 1, even though I cleansed and all of that. We had something similar to this with this card and this card in pile 1. So if you were drawn to pile 1 in any way, shape, or form, I would suggest trying that out after this to see if that resonates as well. Ace of Swords. Okay. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Okay. Spirit, please help to clarify these cards. Page of Cups. The Tower. The Ten of Cups. The Chariot. And the Three of Wands. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Men view you as stable. Men view you as somebody who's positive. They view you as good with details. They also view you as somebody who's articulate and you know how to express yourself. You definitely are somebody who knows how to speak your mind, and you're not afraid to do that. You're a real go-getter too, and you must be very successful, because I am seeing the Chariot here with the Seven of Swords, which tells me that some men assume that you're at the very top of your field. You are a master. Many men just look at you and they assume that you're very astute. You are, you know, very presentable. I want to say, like, physically you present yourself well, and very capable, I might add. Some men may have a little bit of a trust issue with you. I don't know why, and I'm going to have to look into that a little bit, but I think it's because you do intimidate some men, and this could be in the workplace, especially if you have risen to the top and there's men underneath you that work, that you supervise or something, okay? So there could be a little bit of jealousy with men at work, in the workplace, that, you know, they see you as somebody who has the ability to rise to the top, and there could be a little bit of tension there with men in the workplace. Even though there's mad respect, it could cause some tension with men, because some men I can see here do compare themselves to you, okay? So they do compete with you, and they do see you as somebody who is a real go-getter and very, very worthy of getting to the top and remaining at the top. You're somebody who is a planner. You're not somebody who does things just willy-nilly or just jumps in without much thought or planning. You're somebody who really premeditates everything. Almost like men may even think that you're very calculative or calculated. Calm, cool, and calculated, I want to say. And we have the Eight of Swords, which means that men see you as somebody who keeps your eye on the prize. It's almost like you can use visualization to help you to reach your goals. I do think that men see you as very goal-oriented, very goal-driven. And they may kind of assume that you are choosy, are picky, have high standards, high values, and they also see in you somebody who has a delicate side. Like, you have a side to you where you can be calculating, or even, I want to say, cold in some ways when you need to be, okay? Like in the workplace or whatever. But you have a delicateness about you as well, and a rich understanding of people in general, and you're very loving. You have a loving and nurturing side to you. And I also think that men see you as somebody who comes up with ingenious ideas. Like I said, I think that sometimes men can be intimidated by you in the workplace because you do seem very capable and you do have some really good ideas. Some men compete with you because your ideas, in their opinion, are better than theirs. And that could trigger some men. There's also a thing here with the Tower and the Three of Cups, which tells me that men view you as somebody that would be really fun to hang out with, because especially outside of the workplace, you may be very different from how you are at the workplace, and men just see you as somebody who's fun-loving, maybe even a little bit of, I want to say like a daredevil or an edginess to you, balanced with the soft side, and very multifaceted. Very, very multifaceted. And it does remind me of a diamond, but I'm not seeing like a typical diamond. In my mind, I'm seeing like a chocolate diamond or something. Like, ooh, and I just heard the word sassy. Sassy and, but also soft. Sassy, but soft. So you have many traits. You have many sides to you, and men view you as somebody who is constantly evolving. It's almost like they can't catch up to you, I want to say. Like, men just kind of, I don't know, I just heard like, keep up with me, boys, you know, like, catch me if you can, or like, keep up with me. I don't know, like, you're a rising star. I just heard that, like, yeah, some of you might have come into fame. Some of you could be like content creators or somehow be in the spotlight. You know, maybe you're a singer. You may just possibly get a lot of attention or a lot of compliments, or men may just assume that you do because of your beauty, because of your gifts, your talents. And with the Page of Cups, they're seeing you as also very soft in your watery essence. You could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you are. The Chariot, though, can stand for Cancerian energy, and that would just be like a double confirmation because the Page of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So definitely, like, they see you as somebody who, when they see you, they assume that you are a very, very, very neat or tidy. You like things to be tidy because you're well presented. Like, when, you know, your clothes just look sharp, always maybe pressed or just very clean, or I don't know, matchy matched, something about you. They just assume that you're very tidy, or you like your space to be tidy. They may assume that you like a clean space. And they could assume that you're very organized, even if maybe you don't consider yourself to be organized. Men may just view you in this light that you seem like one of those people that's very, very well organized. And men definitely see you as somebody who has a really, I want to say like diplomatic presence about you. And you have such a good head on your shoulders. You make good decisions. Men see you as somebody who they can come to if they do need advice about anything. Okay, so you offer very good advice. Let's go ahead and see what else we can get from these oracle cards. So how else are men viewing my pile 2 collective? Sultry for sure. Okay. Men are viewing you as very sultry. The way that you stand, the way that you speak even. Some of you have a very sultry voice. You have this classic elegance about you. There's an admiration for sure. There's a sense of admiration. You're fun. Men see you as fun. Especially, I really want to keep saying, like, outside the workplace, they see you as very fun, because at the workplace, you may have to be very, very different. But outside of the workplace, I think men see a very different side of you, and you can be just downright fun. Maybe you like to, like, hang out, go karaokeing, or go to, watch sports. Whatever you're doing in your leisure time, you look happy and you have an excitement about life, and it's contagious. You're outgoing. You can talk to many people, and you're a charmer. I just heard parents like you, so you can really get in with the parents of anybody that you date. You're adorable. Some of you could even have freckles. But yeah, you look very adorable. Men do see you as adorable. Perfect in every way. Ooh, Spirit just said you are perfect in every way, because you are a combustible combination of somebody who's sultry and adorable. Also, you have an intense power about you. Ooh, wow. So you are very multifaceted, aren't you? My pile too. You're very multifaceted, because you can have such intensity about you and such an allure about you. And then you can like almost like flip the switch and just be like a little cutie pie. I love it. And these are all sides to you, this is just what makes you you. Some of you too out there that are watching, men see you as very like bohemian style or very spiritual, because they can kind of like sense that about you and your vibes, that you could be very spiritual. Maybe it's the way that you dress. And others of you, maybe you like pin-up style, and they see you as just very, if it's not pin-up, they may see you as just very, very stylish. You wear cute clothes, cute accessories. This girl reminds me of Gwen Stefani. Maybe you look like that, or you could look like any of these other individuals on these cards. Natural, you're a natural beauty. And I think too that you have a beauty that doesn't even really begin to compare to other people, because it's outstanding. There's something so beautiful about you. This one here actually reminds me of Bella from the vampire, I can't remember the name of that, but because honestly, I've never seen that movie, nor have I read the books, but I've seen the character from that vampire movie or whatever, and that looks a lot like Bella from that. I know her name. I don't know the actress's name, but there's definitely a power within you that men can see. The sultriness, the fact that you don't need a lot of makeup. For those of you who like makeup, you don't need a lot of it, but when you do apply it, you do it right. It really highlights your intensity in your eyes and the soulfulness behind your eyes. But then, like I said here, with like this cuteness and this softer, more spiritual side of you, and also like this cutesy little fun flair about you, you really do have a fun personality, because it's kind of like effervescent. I want to say it's like it can change depending on like the situation. Maybe when you're out with friends, you can be, totally somebody else. When you're with, like family or whatever, you can be somebody else. It's very interesting. And Spirit just told me too, like some of you are coming out of your shell and you're really discovering who you are, and you're just a beautiful person inside and out. The next thing that I would like to do is I would like to do some channeled message cards. Spirit, how else are oh my gosh. How else are men viewing Pile 2 Collective lately? Addicted to you. Men see you as somebody that they could definitely get addicted to really fast. They see you as having really high standards. Yeah, exactly. You have great ideas. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Spirit. I feel like Spirit is just validating everything that was mentioned in the first segment of this, so I gotta ring my bell. Thank you so much, Spirit, for validating this out of all these messages that those came through. Wow. How else are men feeling about my pile 2 here? You can truly change people and you can heal chaos. You're a healer. You're very much a healer. Healing energy. Treat you like royalty. Wow. I can't believe how many similarities there are with the pile 1. Crazy. Crazy. But men want to treat you like royalty. When men first meet you, they may think that you are the type of person that withholds things or you don't open up right away, and it may take you some time, and it makes men feel like they want to work at it. They want to work to get your affections, or they want to work to get your attention, or they want to earn it. Because, yeah, men feel that you're very disciplined. Like I said earlier, you're very, yeah, you're climbing up the social ladder. You could be on social media. Yep. So that's just all confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you are in the spotlight, or you're very popular, and men see you and they think of you as climbing up that social ladder or that ladder of success, and they see your discipline. Now, this can be intimidating, but a lot of the right types of men are going to admire that about you. All right. The next segment I want to do is the part where I'm going to do the confirmations. For those of you who enjoy the confirmations, I'm going to be casting charms as well. If you don't really enjoy this segment, I would invite you to hit subscribe if you haven't yet, so that I can channel your energy for the subscriber bonus, all about how men find you beautiful and what they find beautiful about you. But if you would like to stick around for this part, I would love to have you here. This segment is the confirmation segment, where I'm not going to channel names. Sometimes I do. But what I'm going to do is just lay these down, these letter tiles, and have you look for your initials or your name in here, first, middle, or last name. And you can duplicate letters if you need to. If everything's there except one letter, I always say it still counts. And you can even play a little spiritual Scrabble to see if you can find, different words in here that stand out to you, or maybe where you're located or whatever. Just have fun with it, okay? And let me know too, please, in the comment section if any of this is resonating with you, because I would just absolutely love your feedback on knowing, what did you like about this reading so far, and what did you maybe not like about it? I'm always open to feedback and hearing your suggestions and that kind of thing. It's very important to me. So, okay. I don't know why I was just, I was seeing somebody. It's kind of like a little bit of a celebrity in my mind. I don't know how many of you watched AGT last year, but there was somebody on there called Noosa, and she was very pretty. She had quite a voice and quite a presence about her, and I just had a flash of her, probably because I see her name in the tiles, but I literally saw a flash of her and her big bright smile. So what that tells me is, one, you could look like Noosa, or have that kind of presence or energy about you, where, she's just one of those people that's really fun loving. You can tell she's high energy, super talented. She's got a voice like a powerhouse. You could be a singer. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share with you. That's what was coming through. I'm going to continue to lay these down. Why I'm stacking them is because I don't take the duplicates. Okay. Two more. Okay, one more. Sometimes it takes a bit of time. Okay, here we go. So go ahead and look here and see what you can find. And if you see any interesting words, if you want to share them in the comments section, that would be awesome. And then I'll go ahead and cast some charms, okay? And we'll get more messages from Spirit about how men view you. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. I dropped something. It was the lid to this container. Anyway, so Spirit, help me to choose out the correct charms for my pile 2. Okay. So we've got coins. So when men look at you, they just automatically think that you could be very wealthy or that you make or earn a lot of money. We have the snake here. So men, when they look at you, they think that you have that healing type of energy, but also some men may be a little bit leery because you're very powerful and you have a powerful energy. And there could be something that just kind of makes them, like in the workplace, like I said before, a little bit intimidated by your power or your prowess. We have child protection. I'm going to set that aside because I'm not sure why that came out. And then we have watching closely. So when men see you, it's almost like they want to keep a close eye on you. They want to watch you. They like to watch your every move. There could be some men who are fascinated by the way that you move, your body, and things like that. And so they just enjoy watching you. And I think that too, with this DNA here, that you could be very smart and men see you as somebody who's very, very intelligent. They see two sides to you. With this one here, it says split. Men see two different sides of you, at least two different sides of you. We have the mouse for scrutiny. So I think that some men they look at you and they try to figure you out. They try to see if they can figure out how you tick, but it's a little bit difficult for men to just figure you out right away. We have consider it carefully. I think that you do have some men scratching their heads, wanting to know more about you. We have cycles. What that tells me is that some men look at you and they see you as like changing with this. They could see you as like changing how like the seasons do, the cycles, you know, like all the seasons change and all that. And they see you changing. Maybe you like change. You like to change up your style from one day to another, or one week to another, or constantly changing things up about yourself, your hair, the way you do your hair, just to be constantly changing and keeping men on their toes for sure, but also like almost like in a way leaving a big question mark in their mind, like who is this person? And you could be like what kind of proverbially like a hard egg to crack. And like an onion, you have many layers. We have mothers, so that just tells me that men see you as somebody who's very nurturing, kind, and sweet. And men, it says someone's trying to manifest you. Men, when they see you, you're the type that they want to attract or manifest. And then we have the number one winner, the trophy. So men see you as a real prize and somebody to almost like earn your affections or earn your affections, I want to say. And self-control means that I think you're very physically attractive, and it's hard for some men to have self-control around you. With child protection, I put that aside because I wanted to come back to it. And what I came up with, what Spirit is putting into my mind about this, is that men almost like want to nurture or protect you in some way. And they may, with the child there, they may see you as somebody who is almost like maybe, it's almost like they want to create in their minds or believe that you have something vulnerable within you and that you have a tough outer shell. And that if they could only crack that egg, they could see like something very, very vulnerable about you or very, very soft about you. And it makes men want to nurture that or like protect you or bring out the childlike qualities in you, almost to like make you like want to almost like trust them or depend on them. Men kind of want to see you open up or be a little bit more or less guarded in their presence, because some men think that you are a little bit guarded in their presence. Okay, wow. I hope you enjoyed. And if you are interested in finding out how men view your beauty physically and what stands out about you most in their eyes, in their opinion, definitely hit subscribe and go to the timestamps and join me for my subscriber bonus as my way of saying thank you. And thank you to all of my returning subscribers. I truly appreciate you, all of you, so much. If you are interested in a personal reading, please be sure to look in my description box below for more information on how to obtain a personal reading with me. If you would like to join my Patreon, I have a really fun 18 plus uncensored love reading Patreon, and you can go to the link in my Patreon or in my description box below, and it will take you over to my Patreon where you can check it out. And if you feel like it's for you, you can join, and if you don't like it, you can cancel at any time, and that's okay too. But if you like uncensored 18 plus love readings, I think you're really going to enjoy it. If you would like to donate to my channel, of course, it's never expected, but always appreciated. It does help me to purchase things for the channel, and all of the money that I get, all the donations, go right back into the channel to purchase tarot cards and oracle cards, just to keep this channel fun and interesting. So again, it's never expected, but always appreciated. All right, much love to you all, and stay beautiful. If you would like to check out any of the other piles, feel free to do so, because there may be multiple messages in there for you if you were drawn to any of the other piles. Take good care. Bye. Hello and welcome. If you chose this light green aventurine that's kind of shaped like a heart in a way, or image 3, you're in the right place. For today's tarot pick a card reading is going to be all about how do men view you lately. And at the end of this reading, I'm going to be laying down some letter tiles. I won't be channeling exact names today, but I will put the letter tiles down, and you'll be able to make confirmations, like seeing your name, first, middle, or last, or your initials, to just be that extra bit of confirmation that I know that many of you enjoy, okay? And I'm also going to be casting charms at the end of today's reading. Do not forget about the subscriber bonus at the end, and that'll be in the timestamps. So after this reading, you can go to the timestamps and you can watch the subscriber bonus. It's all about how men view your beauty. So it'll be great, and it's not too late to be considered as part of that subscriber base. All you have to do is hit subscribe and you will be considered as part of my subscriber base, and I will be channeling your energy. Let's go ahead and I'm going to cleanse the space so that we can get started, okay? And I'm going to connect with Spirit. So Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my Pile 3 collective, all about the question at hand, Spirit. And please, Spirit, speak through me as you always do. And please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection into this space. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Lightseers Tarot today, as well as some Oracle cards and Channel Message cards. I'm just cleansing the space because when you do multiple readings like that, like I've done today, it's good to cleanse the space. Okay, so Spirit, please let us know how men are viewing my Pile 3 collective lately. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups has the energy of abundancy, because you see how she's like leaping for joy and all of her cups are full and she's just very happy. So men view you as somebody very happy, or just a happy-go-lucky, easygoing person. Your smile is so bright it can light up any room. You have some scorpionic energy, whether or not it's in your birth chart. You seem very mysterious, very enigmatic. You seem to know many secrets of life and what is beyond that veil. As you can see here, the veil is here and there's some other world hidden, tucked away. This faceless creature appears with the veil covering its body. But when you look inside, there's a whole new world. So this is the Death card and the Rebirth card. And it does stand for scorpionic energy. So men are fascinated by you, okay? They're fascinated, they're intrigued. They see you, they see somebody who is in touch with their emotions. You're intuitive, like highly, highly intuitive. You're full of passion, full of power. You're exciting. And you are magnetic. You just draw men in. Men want to be by you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing, is that men want to be by you. They think you're very mysterious because there's just something about you. There's just something about the way you are. It could be the clothes you're wearing. It could be something about your look, your aura, your presence. The Magician here. Ooh, nice. Now that is a card that speaks about your ability to manifest. So men see you as magical. The ability to basically have the world at your fingertips. Men see you as somebody who maybe they look at you and they think that you have it quite easy, or that you get what you want. Many men may consider you the type of person that's so charming or beautiful that you just get a lot of favors or get special treatment. That could be some kind of conjecture or assumption that men make about you, whether that's true or not. Four of Cups talks about apathy, boredom. When men view you, they see you as somebody who likes a challenge. You don't want somebody who's going to bore you. You don't want a snooze fest. You want somebody who is intelligent, who can hold a conversation, somebody who can challenge you. And men know that. Men know that you enjoy the company of somebody who can stimulate your mind. Men also see you as somebody who has a lot of earth type of energy. This could mean, quite literally, that you have a lot of earth in your chart. And when I say earth, I'm referring to Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. Now, even if you don't have that in your birth chart, this is how men see you. So, you have this kind of energy within you that men pick up on. And you are very responsible looking. You look like you're somebody who, I don't know, the word integrity stands out to me. You look like somebody who has a lot of integrity. I was even hearing the words social integrity. And I think there's an immediacy that when men see you, they feel comfortable and they want to give you their trust. At the same time, they want to stimulate your mind. They want to engage you in a conversation. They want to conversate with you. See how you see the world, because you can really add to a man's, I want to say repertoire, like his mental repertoire or like his cognition. You can add that spice of life. You can add those seeds of creation and plant those seeds of creation in a man's mind to make him want to grow and to blossom into a better person. That's what this is reminding me of in conjunction with these other ones. And men can see you as somebody who is a bit of a challenge. You're not just easy. You're not just going to talk to just any man, okay? And you know what you want. And you know what you deserve. And that's the thing, is that you're a person of high value. And you know exactly what you want and what you deserve. Men also see you as somebody very practical, prudent, like very disciplined and patient. I want to say, like, you seem very patient. Like, you're not rushed, you're not in a hurry, you're just very patient. And it really comes across as something honorable to men. They just appreciate it. It's like, I'm hearing that song, Easy Like Sunday Morning. That's how men view you. You're easy like Sunday morning. 5 of Swords. Had a card fall out. The card that fell out was the 2 of Cups. Oh, wow. This one came out too. 8 of Wands. Yeah, men want to conversate with you. 8 of Wands is all about communication. They want to talk to you. You seem intuitive. Yes. Yes, with the Death and Rebirth and the High Priestess, you're very intuitive. And you're fun. You're a really fun person. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. So you got the Queen and the Page. And that's a double confirmation on the Earth energy. But also, I was just hearing, like, how are you the best of both worlds? So you're very spiritual and yet very firmly planted, grounded, logical even. You're very logical. But when it comes to love and connecting with others, you do have high standards and you do want to be engaged. You don't want to be bored. You want to be engaged. And Also, you have high standards in love and romance. It looks like, you don't want to be with somebody who's unmatched, which I don't blame you on that. You want someone who knows where they're going in life. You want somebody who has, I want to say, like a clear vision of their goals, and at least shows or demonstrates some kind of initiative toward that, and somebody who's at least willing to explore that. And you're definitely somebody that just knows how to enjoy a good time, enjoy life in the moment, and celebrate. Because here we have two very celebratory cards. We have the Nine of Cups, in which she's just absolutely rejoicing, jumping for joy. And look at how these gals here are just having the time of their life. They're dancing, they're playing music, and they're having fun. You are very spirited. And very intuitive, psychic, very psychic. It's intriguing because you're very real and yet extraordinary. You're very extraordinary because that's what Spirit just told me. And this is why men immediately want to talk to you when they first see you. Men like to share ideas with you. Men like to engage with you because they enjoy seeing your facial expressions and the way that you respond to them as well. Because I feel too that as long as this man or these men that approach you are on your level, are thinkers, are intelligent, have some kind of drive, and I'm also sensing that there's somebody you could admire or respect, worthy of respect. You're really fun to engage within the spectrum of conversation because of all of the insights that you have to share. It's quite a collection of experience that you have to be able to share, like spiritual experiences and just life experiences. And you really, what Spirit is telling me, you really have a gift that you can turn lemons into lemonade, and men can see this about you. It's your disposition. It's a sunny disposition, cheery. I was hearing cheery. Men also see you as very, very unique. Men see that when you put your outfits together, you choose interesting colors, color schemes. You choose interesting fabrics. I just heard quality fabrics. You accessorize well. You give off almost like artistic vibes. You have a flair about you. You do have a uniqueness about the way you look. What else, Spirit? You're very trustworthy. When men see you, they do trust you. So that's just a confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Men see you and they feel they can trust you. Men see you as really being someone who's activated in your queen status. You definitely radiate royal vibes. You also seem like someone who's very accepting of people, just like in general, you're very accepting or open to people from all over the world. You could be very good at networking, very good, with business, networking with people from different countries or maybe you are a culture connoisseur. Maybe you love to learn about other cultures. And you have an appreciation for all types of people. And there's an openness about you. You could look like any of the individuals on these cards as well. There could be some kind of likeness. Men view you as someone resilient, very strong, very strong. You seem like you can get through just about anything. And that's the thing, you know, like I said earlier, turning life's lemons into lemonades. You have such a good attitude. I just heard you have an attitude of gratitude. That goes a long ways. You have a sincerity about you too. It's very sincere, very sweet, almost like girl next door types of vibes, just like very down to earth, you know. I just heard pretty. So you're very pretty, very sweet, or very, very attractive. Tough. There's a certain toughness about you. And sassy. So you got a little bit of a sassy side, a little bit of a tough side to you. You can handle yourself and handle your own, but you can also be very sweet and soft and sincere. But yeah, with these two here together, I mean, yeah, Spirit is saying like you can definitely take care of business. Like you're somebody who, it's like you're a strategist, and you have an attitude that allows you to think clearly and to strategize yourself out of just about any situation. And this is a huge asset. And men see this as an asset within you. The next thing that I'm going to do is use the channeled message cards to get more messages from Spirit about how men view you. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're liking today's video. And please also take a moment to comment if this is resonating with you so far. And thanks again so much for being here. Spirit, please tell me about, what do men think of lately when they see my pile 3? How do they view my pile 3 collective? So it says here that some men, when they see you, they may automatically, well, first off, I want to say you're a hard worker. I'll start there. I'll start on the right and work my way around. They see you as a hard worker, somebody who is very hardworking. I just heard bringing home the bacon. So you're somebody who's an earner. You make good money, or at least that's how men view you. Some men may see you as having that healing energy that they need. And you could attract some men who want to, I don't know, like, I just trying to word this in the best possible way, like attach to you for that healing energy that you could offer them. And also, they may look at you and think because you're very beautiful that you might spend a lot of money on yourself. But quite honestly, that may not even be true. It may be true, but it may not be true. It's just going to depend on each of you. And this is a general reading, but that's how men view you, is that you're very beautiful and that you could possibly pay quite a bit of money to look that beautiful. You know, be it through either enhancements or, you know, the very best makeup or hair products or clothing or accessories or whatever. They may just kind of make that assumption about you that you're spending a lot of money because you're very beautiful, but many of you have like just a natural beauty about you. But that's just how men see you. Men can kind of look at you and know that they can't lie to you, because of the fact that you do give off the vibes that you're very, almost like I want to say psychic or all-knowing. It's something in your vibe or your aura that's giving men this impression, or if they know you very well, they, you know, they can tell this about you. Or even just from like one conversation with you, men can tell that you're like a human lie detector. Like, it's almost like little micro expressions you're very good at reading, little micro expressions in people's faces. You're very good at reading body language, and you're somebody who can totally, I want to say, like, call BS on somebody's lies. And because of this, it's like men, they may feel like, oh, I don't dare lie to that person because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to look like a fool. So it kind of creates a space for a man to want to approach you with honesty, or to the best of their ability to be honest and show up that way for you. Even if just out of fear that they don't want to, or want you to know. Okay? Because you are, like, there's just something, it's hard to really pinpoint it, but there's something about you that they can just look at you and tell that you know things. This card says support you. Men, when they look at you, they may feel that need to want to like provide for you or support you in some kind of way, or like help you, or like do favors for you, just to kind of like offer their services to you, like, I don't know, like just to like be there for you, to support you, to be emotional support. A lot of men, when they see you and how they're viewing you, is that maybe you don't really need that kind of support, but you enjoy that kind of support from a man, you know? And that is something that many men strive to do, is to be that person that they want to be, the person that you need them to be. Men see you as glamorous. Like I was saying before, like, they may think that you have achieved such a state of beauty that maybe you spend a lot of money, you know, for that beauty, that you're very, very glamorous. Men also see you as somebody who may enjoy like a long-term relationship. They can't just like hit it and quit it with you. Also, they wouldn't want to, because with you, you have that sustainability or longevity factor, and men just want to commit to you in a way. It's like, that's how they view you, is that you may want something a little bit more serious than like a booty call, you know? Like, they know they can't play you, but they also don't want to play you. And they may be very attracted to you. Spirit is like letting me know that they may get attracted to you. You may attract some players or people who need healing. Maybe they're running away from intimacy, but then once they get to know you or whatever, they know that they would never treat you that way, or like be dismissive in that way to treat you like a booty call, because you're a very like high value individual. You're very compassionate, you have a big heart, and that's how men see you. And a lot of men just don't want to take advantage of that. Like, you're very kind and sweet and nurturing. They see you as a hard worker. So yeah, you're definitely somebody who pays your bills. You know, you don't have other people paying your bills. It seems like you're paying your bills. You're a hard worker. Yeah, it looks like here that you're punching in that clock, you know, when you don't want to, but you're doing what you need to do, getting things done. You're very focused on yourself and your goals, and you're very sweet and nurturing. Men see you as honest too, especially once they've talked to you for just even a little bit of time. They're like, wow, that person is very honest, very genuine. In the next segment, which I invite you to stick around for, I'm going to be laying down some letter tiles, and I will be just presenting them here. I'm not going to be channeling names today. What I'd like you to do is, as I'm laying these down, you can look for your name or initials in here, and that'll be extra confirmation. So if you don't want to do this part, that's okay. I just know that many of you enjoy it, so I like to include it. But if you don't care about charms or letter tiles, I would invite you to check out the subscriber bonus. It's in the timestamps, and you can, just go check that out. It's all about how men view your beauty, your physical beauty. Okay, so if you're new here, this is how it works. You can duplicate letters if you need to when finding your first, middle, or last name. And if everything's there except one letter, it still counts. You can also play a little spiritual Scrabble in which you look for words. You can even ask your spirit team to help you to look for words that will be hints or clues, or that will be helpful for you. Okay. Please don't forget to like and comment on this video. Your feedback is super important to me. Please let me know what you liked about this video or how you think it could be improved. I'm stacking the duplicates because that's just what I always do. Stacking the duplicates allows a little bit more options that way for finding your name. And I make sure not to put too many, just the right amount of letter tiles out for you. And this way too, you can, make connections a little bit more clearly. Lots of I's. Lots of E's and A's and I's. Another I. Another G. An S. Another C. And an F. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to put the duplicates back in here. And the next thing that I'm going to do, while you are looking for your name, first, middle, or last, or maybe your location, or whatever, I am going to actually cast some charms. And this will give us more information about how men view you, and also anything else that Spirit wants you to know at this time. Spirit, help me to choose out the correct charms. I'm just going to randomly choose. I have my eyes closed. Okay. We have the gorilla. Listen more and speak less. A mentor is approaching, so men see you as a mentor or somebody that they can learn from. You have a lot of knowledge. This could be spiritual knowledge or any kind of knowledge, but you have a lot to learn from. Men see you also as very brave. You're somebody who's very, very brave. we have the fox, the cunning, prankster, insight, and playful. So men see you as somebody who's very intelligent, and you really are strategic in the fact that you could get out of any situation if you needed to. And you're very playful with your energy. You know how to have fun and you know how to have a good time. Also, I was just hearing too that men may think that you have always got the right words to say in any situation. You just know what to say. And you can brighten their day. We have joy, romance, celebrations, change, peace, and creativity for the butterfly here. So that's how men see you, as somebody joyful, somebody romantical, somebody who is celebratory of life, somebody who is constantly changing. You're somebody who enjoys peacefulness. You're somebody who is very creative. And then we have truth versus lies, with the knife that cuts through lies. So yeah, you really are like a human lie detector. You can just look at somebody and know if they're lying or not. That's awesome. Thanks for that confirmation, Spirit. Freedom. You're a freedom lover. Freedom, you know, you I don't know, I was just gonna say like freedom fighter. But yeah, like you're somebody who enjoys your freedom even when you're in a relationship. Like, you're somebody who enjoys your own hobbies apart from a relationship and things like that. So men see you as passionate. And you have a lot of fervor for the things you like to do. You're smarter than you realize, and men see you as very, very intelligent and very, very, very capable. Reconciliation here tells me that men see you as somebody very like forgiving. You have a big heart. And also that could be too that you have a lot of exes that would like to get you back, but maybe they lost their chance. And then it says your body's transforming in all the right ways. So men see your body is very, very beautiful. And then it says happy birthday. So some of you out there, if you have a birthday, happy birthday. All right, so maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have a birthday coming up here soon or something. Anyways, thanks so much for allowing me to channel your energy today. And I hope to see you on over at the subscriber bonus. It's not too late to hit subscribe and to be part of that energy. And that's going to be all about what do men find beautiful about your body. So I hope that you will enjoy that. If you need a personal reading, know that I do offer those, and you can find more information in my description box below. Also, if you would like to join my Patreon, I have an 18+ uncensored Patreon. It's just a lot of fun. If you like those types of readings, I think you're really going to enjoy it. And you can go right on over to my Patreon. There's a link actually in my description box below, so check that out. And also, one more thing, if you would like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated, and it does help me to get things for the channel, such as tarot cards, oracle cards, candles, and stuff like that for the channel. So every donation that I receive, I always put it right back into the channel. So like I said, it's never expected, but always surely appreciated. And thank you so much to all of my returning subscribers, channel members, and Patreon members. Feel free to watch however many piles you are drawn to, and I hope to see you over at the subscribers bonus. Take good care. Until next time. Bye. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad to have all my subscribers here who wish to know how men view you as far as your beauty, your physical beauty. So this is going to be amazing. Welcome to my new subscribers, and welcome to my returning subscribers. I'm going to be using the Tinseltown Tarot for this, as well as some channeled message cards. So Spirit, please be here now with me and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my subscribers who are here today that would like to know the question at hand. And please speak through me as you always do, Spirit. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Okay, so you're definitely very, beautiful. elegant. You have elegance and grace and flair, and I just heard pizzazz. Also, you have, I want to say, like a body to die for. Like there's something very luscious about your physique. You have a beautiful neck, very pretty hair. You could have two-toned hair. I'm seeing somebody here who could have dark hair, but it doesn't really necessarily mean that you are. But I definitely feel like some of you may relate to that, and we may get more in the cards as well. You're somebody who looks very well put together, from your nails to your accessories, and you're putting effort into your physical beauty, which men appreciate. And also, I can't help but be drawn to the chest area. I think that you have a beautiful chest area. You have a gorgeous smile as well, because the sun is all about happiness. So that reminds me of like a beautiful, happy smile. You could have very nice teeth, because I am seeing somebody that has very nice teeth. Your teeth just look like they're very, I want to say, like appealing, very bright, healthy looking. And you have like the ability to look good in classic types of styles, like A-line dresses or simple clothes, but you can make simple clothes somehow look very elegant. That's what I was hearing, is that you can make simple clothing look elegant somehow. Like you can take something that might look drab on somebody else and make it look elegant. And you know how to take something simple and place it with like an elegant item, like I want to say like a faux fur stole or something like that, and like really spice it up or pizzazz it up. And you've got that pizzazz, you've got that extra little oomph in your style. And that, I've even seen somebody who has like the ability to really put an outfit together, including the right shoes with the right top, bottoms or dress, whatever it is, and accessories, as well as hairstyle. Just the way it all comes together is quite magical. You've got great hair. You have like a full head of hair, and it's very, I want to say like, okay, you know the cover of the romance novels? You kind of look like one of those people that looks like they should be on a cover of a romance novel. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and see. This one's sticking out, but I'm just gonna push it down. I don't know what that even is. Oh, eyebrows. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I thought that was a card. That is just some junk that I had in here. Anyway, that could be that you have very nice eyebrows. I don't know. I don't believe in coincidences. But yeah, you could have very nice shaped eyebrows. Or you could even have like the microderm, or not a micro, what is it called? Yeah, with your eyebrows. Anyway, it's almost like an eyebrow tattoo. Okay, so microblading. Yeah, microblading. What else, Spirit? Oh, wow. I don't think I can actually put this down, but because it has a naughty word in it. But you have bedroom eyes. I will just say that. You have bedroom eyes. Some of these are for my Patreon, so I got to be careful. But yeah, you have bedroom eyes. So your eyes are extremely beautiful and seductive like. And they really draw men in like crazy. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Okay, out of all of these cards, I mean, okay, I'm just astonished right now. Literally, these two are seriously about almost the same, okay? They mean the same thing. And so that's really telling me you have very beautiful eyes that draw men to you. You have a very nice posture. You have a natural curvature of your body that is very hot, and you could have a very arched back. I can't show this word. If I show this word, I will get demonetized for this video, so I got to turn it around. But yeah, I have to be very, very careful because YouTube has been censoring my videos lately, so I'm just being very careful. So yeah, that is remarkable. Let's go ahead and see. Men, oh wow, men dream of your lips, and they dream of all the things they want you to do with your lips. Like they really, this is getting spicy. I didn't know this was gonna get spicy, but men dream of your lips on their lips and everywhere. Like they just, like, your lips are very intoxicating looking. Okay, what else? You have great calves, great pecs. See, there's something about your chest that's very nice. Luscious lips. Thank you, Spirit. So you have beautiful lips. Kissable, very kissable lips. You could have a very narrow type of chin. There's something here about your chin, that the chin shape is very beautiful. You have soft skin that men love. You look stunning in a dress, for those of you who enjoy wearing dresses. And you have gorgeous cheekbones as well. So men really think you're very beautiful. You have gorgeous cheekbones. You express yourself so well. You just look good in anything you wear. You seem like an adventurous type of person, and the type of clothing that you choose to wear and the type of shoes are even fun. You have nice abs or a nice waistline. You're empathic. Those are, okay, went more physical descriptors, Spirit. You're intoxicating, okay? You're just very, yeah, intoxicating. Men look at you, they want to be able to have you. I mean, it's a craving, okay? Men crave you. What else, Spirit? You make people feel safe and at home. You are loyal, okay? This is supposed to be about physical beauty, so. Okay, you're disciplined and you can't be distracted from your steady work habits that lead towards your goals. Let's get some more physical things, please, Spirit. You have luscious lips. And you are maybe even a little bit edgy. And very attractive. Okay, very attractive. I can't show that word because, again, I don't want to, yeah, get in trouble. And you have very attractive shoulders. Your shoulders are very attractive. You have a nice chest and nice arms. Some men would think that you're a tease, or you tease them because you make them want you. You're just not worried about what other people think. That adds to your appeal. You have high cheekbones. You have a really beautiful lip shape to your lips. The back of your neck looks very attractive. For my females out there, when you wear your hair up, or if your hair is short, the back of your neck looks very attractive. And you bewitch or seduce without even trying. It's just effortless for you. Well, thank you so much again for being here. And please like and comment if you enjoyed it. And I appreciate all of my subscribers so much. I hope you take good care. And until next time. Bye.